Good morning, friends. How are you? Might be safe at home. Study we have studied about transportation in human being, about heart and how oxygen enters the blood in the lungs and then the heart. Today, in this online session, we will learn about mechanism of circulation, double circulation and advantage of double circulation. Our first topic is mechanism of circulation of blood. First of all, we will study the meaning of the topic, that is mechanism of circulation. It means that how blood is circulated within our body. We know that heart is a muscular organ made up of cardiac muscles, and the characteristic feature of muscular tissue is that it helps in contraction and relaxation. So, when the muscles of all the four chambers of the heart are relaxed, then pulmonary vein, which vein? Pulmonary vein brings the oxygenated blood from lungs to left atrium of the heart. Now, from the lung, blood reaches to left atrium. And when the left atrium contract, the oxygenated blood is pushed into the left ventricle through valve V1. This valve V1 is also called as mitral valve. In the third step, when the left ventricle contracts, the oxygenated blood enters into the main artery called as aorta. And from the aorta, the body is forced to different parts of the body through arterioles, that is smaller arteries. When the blood reaches to body parts, then here oxygen is utilized, and where it is utilized? By the cells and tissue of the body. Simultaneously, deoxygenated blood from the body part enters into the main vein, that is vena cava. What is the name of main vein? Vena cava. This vena cava carries the deoxygenated blood to the right atrium of the heart, and when right atrium contracts, then this deoxygenated blood is forced into the right ventricle by valve V2, and the valve V2 is called as tricuspid valve. In the meanwhile, when right ventricle contracts, the deoxygenated blood is pumped into the lung through pulmonary artery. Now, the blood again reaches to lung. In the lung, deoxygenated blood releases its carbon dioxide and absorbs fresh oxygen from air. Thus, the blood becomes again oxygenated and is sent back to left atrium by pulmonary vein in the next cycle. You may see in the given diagram that how circulation of blood takes place. Left side of the heart carry oxygenated blood, whereas right side of the heart carry deoxygenated blood. This flow chart clearly shows about the path of circulation of blood. There are two types of circulation. One is pulmonary circulation, another is systemic circulation. Now let us see what is the difference between these two circulation. It is clear from the flow chart that pulmonary circulation moves blood between heart and lungs, whereas systemic circulation moves blood between heart and body parts. Now, the next topic we will learn is double circulation. Double means two times, twice. So, a circulatory system in which blood flows twice through the heart in one complete cycle is called double circulation. So what is the double circulation? Flow of blood twice in the heart in one complete cycle. Due to complete partition between left and right side of the heart, there is no mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. This type of circulation is called closed circulatory system. As earlier, we have seen that it involves two circulation, that is systemic and pulmonary circulation. This is the flow chart showing the path of blood circulation from lungs to left atrium, from left atrium to left ventricle, from left ventricle to body, from body to right atrium, from right atrium to right ventricle, and finally from right ventricle to lungs. The last topic of today is advantage of double circulation. First is there is no mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood in double circulation. Second is the separation of left side and right side of the heart allows a highly efficient supply of oxygen to the body. It also helps in maintaining the body temperature. In double circulation, there is greater flow of blood round the tissue, and this create more pressure to pump blood round the whole body. This is about the fact that blood entering lung is at low pressure as compared to blood leaving. This ensures that blood flows slowly in lungs, and this allows more time for blood to become oxygenated. But heart pumps blood at higher pressure to body parts. As a result, the oxygenated blood can be distributed at fast rate to the tissue. So I hope that it is clear to all of you about double circulation and its advantage and mechanism. Thank and have a joyful learning